This ain't me hiding. I'm just holding up the number 9, baby. The greatest number in the world. 'Cause I ain't ashamed. We're 0-5. You know, we know all about O's. All about it. So, I have to put this out there. And you know, this might be even directed towards some of my friends. Maybe even some family. I don't know. But today is by far one of the most painful days I've had in the last, I don't know, 8 years watching football. And now I have to hear about it from all these Lions fans. I am a Lions fan. I've been a Lions fan since I was 5. 4. I don't know. Since I can remember. Even when some of these people, they didn't like football. They didn't like sports. You know, now they play fantasy football and they're big time fans. So, I have to put this out there. I'm going to try to edit myself as best as possible. I'm really fucking mad. And just disgusted. And not even just with the way we're playing, but just this victim ass mentality. Like, I've been there. I see people there all the time, and they, you know, like with last week, you gotta figure out how we got fucked. It's always like how we get fucked, or, you know, you gotta find somebody to blame, and we're just victims. And it's like, we want to be hit in the face, and we need it. And as soon as we start getting hit in the face, we just fucking give up. You know, you don't swing back, you just give up like a little bitch. And then now there's social media. Thankfully, I get to state this. And anybody who doesn't like it can go fucking suck themselves. Seriously. And I'm sorry if you don't like my language. I'm a very polite individual if I have to be. Most of the time. But not right now. Where was I at? Victims. Victim. Get hit in the face. You just roll over. You're like, oh, my guy just hit me in the face. I'm gonna give up, and I hope that he just beats me for 9 more rounds so I get a number 1 overall pick. Fuck you. Seriously. You know how much shit I've seen about how we need to get a number 1 pick? How we need to lose all of our games now? How we need to get rid of our quarterback? How we need to trade Calvin Johnson and release Matthew Stafford. And we can get a number 1 pick. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Alright, Matthew Stafford might not be Peyton Manning. But seriously, he is not a bad quarterback. I would say that past has shown that. And it's like, everybody has to have a... Alright, so when he got drafted, don't forget, we were 0-16, only team ever before that. Don't forget that. Where we are now, don't forget that. And don't forget this. Calvin Johnson was on that 0-16 team, too. So fuck you. So I will hold this number up high with pride. And just pray to God that the Fords, the Detroit Lions, don't do something stupid like that. Have you guys not been breathing for the last 15, 20, 30, 40 years? Like, I don't know. Like, just seeing this shit makes me sick. Because you know what? I used to be that person. Oh no! We lost our first 2 games. Fuck! I hope we lose them all but one just so we don't go undefeated. So we can get a number 1 pick. I lived my life for years upon years just wanting that number 1 pick. That's what losers do. You don't think Green Bay Packer fans are like, oh, I just hope we lose all the rest of our games because, there's a chance we might not make the playoffs or we're not looking good so that we can get the number 1 pick. No. And that is why we are where we are. And I'm sorry, you guys want to start over again? I mean, he's only 27. He barely played his first 2 years, which everybody wanted to talk shit then too, right? About how he's made of glass. And all he does is fight through shit, and he gets beat the fuck up way more than he ever did. Because he runs this fucking Mike Ditka without Cialis fucking impotent ass offense. You know what? The only time he looks good is in the 2-minute drill. When he gets to, do what he wants. Say fuck the world. And the fact that Jim Caldwell is going to pull him out of the game. Told him ahead of time, if you throw another interception, I'm going to pull you out. Dude, lots of people throw 3 picks. Marino had a few 5-pick games. Brett Favre had 336 career interceptions. I think he had 6 seasons that were 22 to 29 interceptions. But did his coach? Do you think his coaches said, "Hey, don't go make a play"? You see what the Lions do now? Absolutely nothing. We hike the ball. We let them blow right past everybody. And it's like everything's a little fucking curl. It's like a 3-yard curl, 8-yard curl. A little out. Ever since Joe Lombardi came, it was, oh my gosh, we're going to put the restraints on Matthew Stafford, and we're going to reel him in. And we're going to get him making good decisions. And, you don't let him make decisions. You don't let him take risks. And then now it's like as soon as he goes and tries something, even though I don't think a couple of those were really his fault, just good plays, you're going to bench our starting quarterback. For people to leave it open to where, oh, Matthew Stafford's going to be gone, we need to get rid of him. Do you guys not remember what it is like to just have a not good quarterback? And I'll make this argument forever. I think Matthew Stafford will one day be elite. Truly do. And yes, I'm a big Matthew Stafford lover. It's a true fact. But like this. Joey Harrington. God, man. I wanted him to be the one. Wanted him to. Fuck, I wanted Mike McMahon. I was hoping for 1 year that he'd be the dude. Then we got Joey Harrington. John Kitna showed a little bit of flair. He had a little bit of fire. Did a little bit for a couple years. We thought Drew Stanton was going to be the guy, and I still love Drew Stanton. Good guy. He was a top 2nd round pick on him. Love Scott Mitchell. And that just shows how bad our quarterbacks are. Scott Mitchell, in my eyes, before this, was like the best Lions quarterback ever. outside of obviously our Super Bowls, our championship teams, Bobby Lane and maybe Greg Landry. But you know what? I was like, my parents weren't even thinking about, I don't know, my parents were probably still like 12 then. But yeah. So just remember Joey Harrington, Mike McMahon, Dan Orlovsky, who we got to see today, you know, because that was a good poll, because it put us in a better situation to win the game, because we still had like half the fucking game left to play. Are you fucking serious? Dude, alright, so everybody can shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Like, I don't even want to get on social media. I'm going to put this video out there, because you know what? Thank you, Jack. I read your little comment. Mr. Red Sox, Jack Red Sox. Said, tell me how you really feel. Tell them how you really feel. This is how I really fucking feel. Okay? I feel like most Lions fans are whiny little fucking cunts. And they live a victim life like a beaten lady that just doesn't know how to stop getting beaten. As soon as they get beaten, they're like, oh, I'm going to find a new guy to beat me. Because you know what? If we get rid of Matthew Stafford, we're probably going to pick up like Jim Marcus Russell's little brother. And, you know, or maybe Joey Harrington's little brother. Which one? Oh, I'm sorry. All respect to women. But, I mean, some people do like to be victims. And I feel like that's a lot of Lions fans. And this is coming from a Lions fan who once was a victim, and I will not be again. Ever. 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 Ever again. I'm just so pissed. And I mean, like, it doesn't matter. Most people aren't even Lions fans anymore. I know people that if the Lions are playing against their top two fantasy guys, oh man, they'll want us to fucking suck. They'll want us to find a way to win the game and play like shit, so that their dude can get those points. Hey, that's bullshit right there. You're not a true fan. You're playing a game at that point. And how many people I've seen say that we need to fucking pack it in? Our best team that we've had in forever. You know, we weren't going to playoff games. We were struggling to win 4 games for 10 years. You fucking kidding me? 0-16? And now we're 0-5 and oh my gosh, let's just cut our arms and fucking cry. Motherfuckers. So, you know, I hope you didn't watch this video with your kids. My kids are sleeping. I wouldn't say this in front of my kids. Promise. But I'll just say this. Green Bay Packer fans, I have a lot of friends who are Green Bay Packer fans. They wouldn't be rooting for a top pick right now. They wouldn't be wanting to pack in their games. They wouldn't be trying to get rid of their quarterback. New York Giants fans, Eli Manning throws a lot of fucking interceptions. You know, at times he looks very inconsistent. And I don't really ever hear Giants fans like, oh, we just need to fucking get rid of him. Get rid of Eli Manning. Let's just get rid of him. Throws interceptions. Dude, most of the best quarterbacks that there has been, they take risks. That's what Matthew Stafford did. Okay? He would do what it takes to make a play. And you know what? Sometimes it backfired. But Brett Favre, 508 touchdowns, 336 interceptions. Okay? Seriously. Oh. And I'm sure this video is going to piss off a lot of Lions fans, friends, family, whatever. But seriously, just don't forget where we came from. Don't forget where we came from. You want to rebuild? Really? We were 11-5 last year, and you want to pack it in. You want to rebuild. You want to take another 5-7 years, and you want to just piss the last 7 years, 6 years down the drain. And we can go back to that 0-16. Okay? And I'm sorry. This is a coaching and coordinator issue. Okay? You don't hire... You don't take a position coach and just let him freely call plays, impotent plays, and not let your quarterback do what it takes. Not give your quarterback time. Like, just fucking seriously. Fuck the world. That's all I can say. Fuck everything.